about my first firefight, or my first operation that I was involved in, where the SF, we do a lot of training, a tremendous amount of training, right? The amount of firing that we do as part of our training is nobody's business, right? And we all enjoy doing that. And you think you're a great shot, right? When you're firing at the range, you consistently get headshots, and very tight group, you're able to get all your bullets into a very, very tight group and all that, and you think you're the best in the business. And yet, when the first time that you undergo a firefight, you realize that your mental senses, they tend to freeze. Your ability to respond tends to freeze, because this is the first time that you're being exposed to, when you're firing, someone is firing back at you, and he is firing back at you for effect. He is firing back at you to ensure that you get hit. And this is something that no training can actually put together, right? When somebody is firing back at you for effect. So you go through that process, and I think I speak for a vast majority of people who would have probably had the same experience when they were first exposed to a firefight. That you kind of freeze, and then that is when the team that you are leading, people, soldiers, sepoys, naiks, havldars, who have tons of experience more than you in actual firefight situations, they just take over, and they put you through the paces and take you through that process, because they know that Saab naye hai, right? He does not have the experience that we have, but yet I am their leader. These are the things that, this is why training can actually never ever replace experience.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I have very, very fond memories of that. Unfortunately, I must admit that I was not the most efficient person in that team. Probably, I think I was very, very sloppy in my first firefight. But it was my team, the 5 guys who are with me, who taught me how to respond for fire with fire, and who took me through the paces, and they are the people who are my actual gurus, right? And yet I was the person who was commanding them, but they were my gurus. This is the kind of very unique relationships that are there in the army.